Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the 20th ranked team of the land, the Purdue Boilermakers. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Through heart, determination, and pure blood, sweat, and tears, both men have made it to simply be the best.
The Broncos will kick it away to start.
San Antonio, Texas. Who had a dream of one day becoming the World Wrestling Federation champion, trained by the legendary Force.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Working to achieve his goal. Sweating his way through the ranks for over 7 years, through the good and the bad, Shawn Michaels continued to follow that dream. The dream that would eventually lead him to Anaheim, California, and WrestleMania 12. Bret Hart, a rugged technician whose formal training came in a dungeon in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Under the guidance of his father, Stu, Bret learned how to methodically and technically wear an opponent down to the breaking point. For 11 years, Bret Hart has thrilled Federation fans, giving his all en route to becoming a 3-time World Wrestling Federation champion. The excellence of execution, and most importantly, the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. The best. The Iron Man. The champion.
First time ever, I can't really think of a whole lot left to say. Everybody knows the story. Now it's just time for the final chapter.
Well, for me, it's just the whole thing's finally coming to a head. It's going to die, and 60-minute Iron Man match. We're going to find how good Shawn Michaels is. I think everyone's going to see just how good I am. And I think the way I look at it is one man's sunset is another man's dawn. Tomorrow morning, I just want to wake up tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we say is officially the president of the Wrestling Federation.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Couldn't have been a better start for that QB.
Power football with the run. On the move at the 30. There he goes to the left. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. The give to the tailback. And he's able to to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yards.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
They'll try the run. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5.
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat. Get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs.
He might want another play. Sends it back in motion. To the air on first down. It's complete to the left. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework.
Turning it on. Touchdown, Boilermaker! And once he found open space, the fans might as well start playing.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
And he's going to bring this one out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Boise State ready to send out that offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Give to the running back. Crosses the 30. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Racing down the left side. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Boise State. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
And they tacked on the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that...
He'll take the deep shot. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big error if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. He's not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Throws for the tight end. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
And the Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Absolutely perfect. And they go back on top. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Plenty of points on the board early, and they've got it back, trailing by 3, 17-14. The inside handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. And when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. A lot of defenders around on that screen. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Pulls it and fires to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Listen, if I'm a QB, 2nd down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable 3rd down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got his man downfield. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Final play of the quarter coming. Hand off from the shotgun. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the 1st quarter stats. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the 2nd. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Got his man on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Got enough space. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue! And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
And that is just Outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It's a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Hills. Spits it out to the back. It's caught. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
I love running the angle route, whether it's on 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd round. It's a really good route. It's a safe route. Just takes a little bit of timing over the middle of the field. But, hey, again, getting it to a playmaker in space, always winning.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down, but they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Wants to throw on 3rd. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on 1st down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
The offense changing the play. Out of the gun to give to the back. Quick step and go. And he's still running after the move. Touchdown, Boilermaker! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in here, he got the long touchdown.
And he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes...
There he goes! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
On the option. He'll toss it. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
As a defender, you love the big hits. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? You get the big hit and force the fumble.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Timeout called here by the... And it's the first one they've used this half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the grab. Crosses the 30. He's going to land. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. They want to run this quarterback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Boilermakers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. Headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Purdue! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back to pass, it's Hills. Finds the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. They've been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, with maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
Man, I like you got the first down of the drive. So maybe you could build on this now. I would play with some tempo, obviously getting closer to halftime here. Maybe create some momentum, get a score here, and cut into this lead.
Wants to fire on second down. Here comes the heat. Complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Rides to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Broncos want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball.
Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, and he's able to get it back and saves himself a rear-end chewing.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
And the Broncos are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Boilermakers! The defense putting points on the board. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so
You know, ladies, man.
And he's not going to take the touchback. I know he thinks he can house
Maddie's running back. I don't know, man. That nigga nice. He took two. He stopped giving him the rock. But he took two to the house.
Hills. Complete downfield.
Good out.
Space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Looking downfield on first down. Using his feet to buy time. At the 40, there he goes.
Big man. Okay, big man.
Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple of picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience.
I mean, we all accepted to be in the league, I guess. You gotta get people to actually like the game. I think people just mad at the game. Oh, good throw. That was just there.
Wants to go up top on first down. Here's the pressure. Fires to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Oh,
it's complete. And the defense,
you gotta jump on that big dog because there's a pass commit right there. Like, you know the route.
In the RPO pass game, you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Quick strike complete. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Oh, man, I wish you fumbled.
They'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Eighth play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. To the air, it's Hill. Lets it go to the end zone.
Good route.
Touchdown, Broncos.
Okay, good route.
Through the air for the score.
Well, let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen.
Gosh, bro, I'm right there, bro.
But anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock.
Anything can happen.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already. Heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
42 minutes and counting left in this matchup, and
to the air on first down.
To get a decision, either a count out.
He double puff fake. Just throw the rock, gang. You lucky that came through.
Great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using
almost got sacked.
Adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Find some fresh air. Just an outstanding return.
Take a couple seconds off. You get it to feel good. Okay, smart.
After making one field goal, he'll need a little distance on. This one a 40-yard try coming. Splits the uprights.
And he gets the ball too.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Boilermakers will boot it away to start the second half.
I mean, I'm down to keep the league going until
Looks like he's going to bring it out.
everybody's done.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
It'll just be a lot of CPU, but
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece, and this is coach speaking, very simple. A score, I get a stop, I score. I get back in this game, there's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
yeah, if we got to replace niggas quit, then we replace the teams, man. That's all it is, bro.
Scored a touchdown there last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Back to throw, it's Hill. Got a man, it's Cook.
To get the first is crazy to me, guys.
It all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
I love the job by the receiver there on the curl route against zone coverage because he
Oh, literally
finds the
right
soft
there.
spot, but he also does a nice job coming back to the football, and it's not easy. When your quarterback's got a cannon like this guy does, and he's throwing a bullet at you, there's a lot of guys that would be hesitant and want to wait for the ball. Not this guy. He went and tacked it.
And no more one play run touchdowns, man.
Wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly. Closing the ball
Back to pass on second down. They've got the screen set up.
Tackle.
And he never had a
Tackle
chance.
down.
As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
on the arm.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass.
And again, it's Michaels who has been showing us so many of the basics and executing those basics.
That's a loss.
Almost excellently, you might say. There you go, look at it.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
I think you have to be impressed. I think you really have to
I
be
know all the routes is open, but I just wanted that blitz to go in, man. Need that pressure, bro. No time.
Had the day off up to this point. First one of the game.
When you're in a match, McMahon,
Gets his first
last
one of
thing
the
you're
day
going to be
away.
when
He
your
might be a
opponent
little
is
stiff.
impressed.
They only used him
Something like
twice
this is
in
going to
that
get you
loss a week
PO.
ago.
Let's figure out some plays for the team. We gotta start scheming some shit.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt.
I've seen that
Everything
before,
their play
McMahon.
caller is dialing up.
Look out.
These guys offensively have been able to go out.
Definitely
Of course, always
It's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just
Don't
keep
even mention it,
piling it
McMahon.
on until they
Call the
find
match.
an answer.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the back. Through the air on second down.
Hey,
He's got his man.
I'm
Makes
just
the grab.
tough.
Good
Right.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Damn it. Good
And the
job, Trey.
Boilermakers in a good spot here with second and short. He wants to throw it again. He gets it out quickly. There to make the stop. They use the back in the passing game to pick up the first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
The Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. Gets the back moving.
Uh-oh. Yes, here we go.
Good run.
Down again, everything what he's doing.
You didn't want to run.
Is capitalizing on what he has done in terms of
fast and in a hurry in the backfield,
See
down
that
to the
first
ground
decision
before he
again.
can
That
even
can
think
either
about
separate your shoulder
getting the laces
pressure your
and trying to get the ball out of his hands.
Michael's down.
Under fire.
Same
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to
admit I'm
deliver the
surprised.
football, and now
Never
they
thought
face
I'd see
third
this kind of
down.
match out of Shawn Michaels.
That's what
That's
this
when he
defense
jumped
has to
around
do,
like
guys.
Mexican
They've got to
jump speed.
knock this
Slid around
quarterback
everywhere.
down to the ground. He's
Just
already
the
thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good
Michaels
quarterback pressure.
continues to work on the left shoulder.
On third and long, a check down would be the last
There.
resort. Using the quick game.
Under precision. Michaels. And more damage being done to the shoulder.
Love the thought process by the quarterback
That's
here on this
likely
play.
to be
Nobody
very
open the end zone.
physical.
Find your check down.
I don't think Michaels' game plan is very clear to
I'm
me.
being very nice right now, but Maddie been talking a lot of shit to me. I really could go please. Would I be in the wrong if I did?
Completely opposite.
I mean, he got 28 points, so it's not like it's not. I ain't really spanking him like the way I want to. Scoring already to me.
Michaels winning some 5 Slammies last night during the Slammy Awards, but that's not what this match is about. This match is about the World Wrestling Federation Championship. He gave one of those Slammy Awards to Jose Lothario, didn't he?
And he's going to bring this one out.
He dedicated one of
That was bound to happen, actually.
Yes, you'll probably see that in the pawn shop Tijuana.
Vision. There he goes.
That was bound to happen. He's definitely been cooking that return for a while. You got weapons, man. What the hell? I remember when I had fast weapons like that. No, I just got none of that.
Get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense.
Yeah, I respect it.
Special
I
teams.
hope you do give him a
Score. It is huge, and it provides such a boost.
hope you do give him a
Hyper
minute.
extending the elbow, more damage to the shoulder as well. Michaels, clearly the aggressor. Isn't it wrong now? It is Michaels dishing out the punishment, much like Bret Hart stated he was going to do at the outset of this match. There's a submission hold right there. He's got to give up. This is exactly opposite of what I thought I was going to see, McMahon.
Makes its way into the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
Up
They'll bring
left,
it out to
busted
the
up in a bit of
25.
time. Right now he's thinking about his shoulder. Whoa, how's he getting out of that? Trying to take
Boilermakers
some
have it
leverage
back, and
away
here
from
comes the
Michaels.
offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was
Brett
lethal,
relieving a bit
David.
of the pressure there, or
And
maybe
you know, you
applying
hear
a
all
bit
these
more.
stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that ball, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback.
Why
on
is the
this drive,
excellence of
because
execution?
Last drive, he had way too much time.
And look at this. Bret Hart is in such pain he cannot capitalize on
Boilermakers can play this
on
second
that
down
escape.
a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Bret Hart.
From the gun, to give, looking
And the
for
corner.
room. This time they stop him
Been
behind
worn
the
down
line
like-
of scrimmage.
like
Hey, it's not
Boy,
rough,
that
bro.
has been rare in
Been
this
worn
one.
down by holds like this.
Well, this
Look
guy's
at
been an
that.
animal all game long. He's had
And
tons
again.
of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him.
Got
Give the
elbow and
D-line
shoulder
that
in
front
areas
seven
that the
tons of
place is
credit
not
for being
supposed to
really
be.
physical there, getting the TFL.
I think it's a bad omen for the hitman
The
that both his
Boilermakers
parents are
come
in
to the
attendance. I see
line on
Helen Hart
third and short,
sitting over
wishing
there
to
right
keep
now at
this
ringside.
drive moving.
You know, the last time they were both in attendance at a big match, the I Quit match, they
Going to
quit.
try to get it
Right?
himself. The freshman called his own
Actually,
number and kept his
Helen
line
should have said
moving.
I quit before Brett
I'll
was
tell
born.
you, this
All
guy
right,
can just
anyway.
take games over. He
In
can just
attendance
make
as well.
things happen when it
Parents
doesn't look
Shawn
like
Michaels.
anything's there. That time they go RPO. They're expecting to throw the football
Where
and
they
have to
sit.
make a play, but nobody's open. This is like Sandlot
Just
football. He just
right.
tucks the ball
Fine, pick him up.
himself
You can
and
find
he
him, and
goes
now
and
Bret
gets it.
Hart.
He knows where he is on the field. He knows where he needs to get that first down. He's just playing above the X's and O's right now.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
I think the second
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. It's complete on the right side. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice game. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Either way you look at it, this is helping Bret Hart right now. Michael,
That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
And Michael, opening up his matchup in it. Over 30 minutes in the go.
They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Got a little space. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Finds his big tight end. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass call is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You're going to stop the run game. You better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Sends it back in motion.
This matchup. We have come close to a decision.
Wants to go up top. He'll take a shot. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
For 30 minutes. That's only half time, if you would. No! Oh! Kick it back, Lenny Brown.
Quick release on the RPO. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
After another clutch third down conversion, it's first and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw.
Guarantee you, McMahon, right now.
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of at the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Wants to throw it. Makes the grab. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They keep nudging it closer, but now it's third and goal from the 1. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Touchdown, Purdue! And the route is on.
The hitman set up for
They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to throw. It's Hills. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
They'll send the back in motion. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. He's got him in the flat. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Broncos are in the hurry-up. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
The Broncos with the 1st and 10.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, you could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense, they've got the lead big. They're just playing a little bit more zone, a little bit more free, and they're fine letting this offense just chew down the field, but they're wasting time off the clock.
I might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here.
I don't have that answer,
Back
quite
in motion,
frankly.
try to clear the picture. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Going for 6. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. They're throwing that touchdown pass.
Got it in the middle. It's Cook. And he'll be smacked to the ground. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over. They'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. They got it. Able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there.
Michaels moving in.
Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Defense in press coverage. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Running back searching for a hole. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Trying to impose their will with the run. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Broncos moving quickly to the line.
Bitch, give me a
His 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He goes down the short curve, but what a play to get the football back. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. On the ground trying to pull the plug on this clock. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. And Total Clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get it for a safety.
Press the button.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism.
Yeah, whoever this motherfucker is a fucking problem.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
Dropping back, it's Hills. Looking to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a
I'll take it. Yeah.
on the field. Let's see what the call is. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look.
Michaels down. Running into
Motion from the back. Snap to the back. Oh, they're after him. It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on first down that just goes awry?
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it. Made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down.
Unleashes one deep. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in a game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, fourth quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Puts it out of the air. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking for the score. Touchdown Broncos. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything.
Camouflage applied. Get more damage to the neck and the lower back.
Really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something.
As we take another look now.
Oh, man. It's just like, oh, you're running back. Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address and do something.
The hitman threatens dishing out the punishment.
Don't forget that concussion that Shawn Michaels saw. The back of his head bounced off. The man there. I mean, he
and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers in football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, reach it on the ground.
Situation.
Most of the time when you do this,
suffer
the
severe
ball
damage.
game is over.
But Michaels.
After this, it'll be a wrap.
In this match.
Quarterback may change this route.
And the clip.
Off the play fake on first down.
Into it.
A shot for the end zone. Oh, makes the grab. Oh, couldn't get the foot down. It's incomplete. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offense.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no.
And Michaels now